Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Gary and this is Physical Format Rock and Roll. Thank you for tuning in. So myself, just like a lot of you out there, I did my whole top 10 albums or however many from 2023. And then right after the beginning of the year, I got a couple of more releases from 2023, and after listening to them for a while and kind of getting to live with them, I'm like, man, maybe these two albums should have been in my top 10 albums. So, what am I talking about? Well, the first one I would like to mention is Every Loser by Iggy Pop. This was the album that he released pretty early in 2023, actually. I'll be honest, one of the reasons I picked this up was when I saw it there in the store. I knew that Mike, PC31, the Vinyl Policeman, had talked about it quite a bit, and it was one of his favorite albums. This is on red vinyl, which is pretty cool looking, actually. Not that that makes that much of a difference, but this was produced by Andrew Watt, who you may know also did the production, was the producer for the Rolling Stones album, the Hackney Diamonds that they released. This thing, it starts off with a song called Frenzy, which, I mean, that sounds like something he could have done years ago, something he could have done with the Stooges. I feel like one of the reasons I like this album so much is because it shows the versatility of Iggy Pop that maybe we don't always talk about. Because this album, there's the track listing, is all over the place. There's just a lot of variety on here. There's slower songs, there's spoken word parts, there's almost like a country sounding song, you've got your rockin' songs, your punk sounding songs, and it comes with this really cool booklet also. There's Iggy looking pretty ragged, and it's full of, it's got pictures, it's got all the lyrics, it's got little doodles that he did. But this kind of makes me think a little bit about those EPs that Billy Idol released over the past few years, to where it just seems like a later career resurgence. It's like, this is a fantastic album. I love this album, and I'm, thinking, wow, maybe that should have been my top 10. Another one that I picked up, got this one on CD actually, was the latest from Girlschool. Girlschool is one of those bands that was part of the whole new wave of British heavy metal that started in the late 70s and early 80s. It kind of doesn't get talked about as much, especially in America. Probably, being an all-female band. But here they are with this album called WTF 45, because they've been around for a long time, right? And this album, I guess if I was going to pick one word to really describe this album, it would be fun, because that's what I think of. There's the ladies of the band. It also starts out with a great song called It Is What It Is. And it's just a rockin' song. That's what this album is. It's just got crunchy guitars, simple licks, fun lyrics on here. Biff Byford makes a guest appearance on the closing track. If they sound like a British version, and old, like the Donnas in 20 years or something. It has a bit of a punk edge to it, kind of like they always did. but it's just hard rock, you know, heavy metal or whatever. And it's just so much fun to listen to, so crunchy. And every time I listen to it, I enjoy it. So, a couple of great releases from 2023 that I didn't get until this year that I highly recommend. The latest from Girlschool and Iggy Pop. I'm Gary. This is Physical Format Rock and Roll. Thank you so much for tuning in. Till the next time, my friends, I will see you down the road.